Previously Mitsuha was being approached by 3 boys, kicking them resulting in them pushing her off the cliff, transporting into another world. She has learned that she is able to transport between worlds and gained a new ability to translate anything. Mitsuha has spotted sons of royals while pretending she was ran over by their carriage, secretly infiltrating their mansion, selling modern jewelry for insane money to open and shop. Using a single modern necklace to earn enough funds to open and shop from the family she infiltrated, selling lots of many items, while she ran into adventurers asking for an unpaid job request. Mitsuha brought the adventurers inside the back of her shop, while pouring them all tea. She left behind the gun at the counter alone. Mitsuha started asking the adventurers if they would accept and request as bodyguards, explaining she will go where they normally go for a day to learn the area outside. Wanting to pay in gold coin, they all decided to accept the deal, explaining they needed the money. Mitsuha, knowing she will make money, she quickly headed back to the other world, purchasing camping gear for the trip as well as a crossbow. Ready to leave, they were met at the gate. The adventurers was surprised to see Mitsuha there before them. While she was loaded up with gear around her, leaving outside the gates, everyone started looking for herbs to dig up, while Mitsuha was getting ideas to sell small shovels that will sell up quickly. After gathering many herbs, they started setting up in spot to sleep. While making beds on the dirt, Mitsuha started to bring an instant tent, tossing it up, shocking everyone. Everyone was jealous of the tent, while Mitsuha put insulation inside the tent as well. Upon trying to make soup with the herbs they gathered, they couldn't get the fire to start with flint, while Mitsuha quickly pulled out her lighter fluid and burning it with a lighter. The whole group wanted the lighter, but they thought it was going to be expensive, so they didn't ask about it. Before the soup was done, Mitsuha brought out many packaged foods and a gas stove, sharing her food with everyone, while the giant sword guy started explaining in his head that he would ask her on a date if she wasn't so young. In reality, Mitsuha is an adult, but they didn't know that. After eating, Mitsuha went into her tent, removing her clothing, getting ready for a bath in the river, showing in bikini to everyone. They were shocked with embarrassment. The girls quickly hidden her body from sight while explaining that's not normal and she is showing too much skin, making Mitsuha realize that she made a mistake. Mitsuha went into the river for a bath anyway. While in the morning, Mitsuha fed everyone a calorie stick while everyone started preparing their weapons to go bird hunting. After spotting their first bird, she quickly missed the shot, while Mitsuha spotted another bird asking if she could have a try. They all doubted she could hit the bird, while Mitsuha quickly struck the bird, getting it in one shot, shocking everyone. Thinking back that her crossbow training was worth it, upon heading back to the capital she had to go to the bathroom, quickly encountering a boar. The boar started chasing Mitsuha. While about to hit her, she quickly pulled out her gun, shooting it many times. The party heard a loud noise while Mitsuha placed arrows into the boar to make them think she shot the boar with a crossbow. Colette made a doll that looked like Mitsuha. Arriving back at the capital, they all went to the bar to drink, having a great journey for research. Mitsuha pulled out a bikini magazine to show everyone that in her town it's normal for everyone to wear barely any clothings. The party believed her while Mitsuha cleared her innocence. Arriving back at the shop, Mitsuha started thinking what items to sell while refusing to sell bikini magazines. Thinking of selling statues, Mitsuha used her ability to transport into another world, thinking of in shape of the statue, teleporting out the carving of the mountain with her to the other world, bringing ugly statues inside the shop. Mitsuha became depressed how it turned out, while a customer quickly wanted to purchase one of the statues, shocking Mitsuha. He explained it's demon statues to keep the evil away, paying a high price. One day a cute girl walked inside the store while Mitsuha instantly thought she was as pretty as a princess. The girl grabbed lots of cute stuffed animals and gadgets while giving 3 gold coins. Mitsuha noticed someone was following and watching the girl. While Mitsuha couldn't just watch and kidnapping happen, she quickly grabbed her weapons and followed her. Stumbling upon and kidnapping, Mitsuha quickly charged in, explaining to let the girl go while pulling out an taser. Tasing an enemy, they were surprised but kept kidnapping while Mitsuha brought out the gun, shooting around to scare them. Finally scaring them while explaining her name was the Messenger of Lightning. Royal guards quickly stormed the alley while calling out for the princess. Mitsuha now knows she is a princess, and one guard stopped her from sneaking away, explaining he saw the whole thing and the king would like to see her, appearing in front of the king's family. She was nervous while they started thanking her for saving their daughter. The daughter Sabine started becoming attached to Mitsuha while getting her dad to allow constant visits to her shop. The king explained she keeps escaping from the guards into the town. While Royal was reading for the king because he couldn't see well, he used an eyeglass while Mitsuha quickly pulled out her product called glasses. Giving in test for the product, they were amazed how well they could see with it on. Mitsuha quickly sold many pairs of glasses while getting them to advertise it to fellow royals. The king ordered Royal to get information about Mitsuha while at the shop, and suspicious guy started walking in, explaining he is Royal that works at the head of the Traders Guild, quickly demanding Mitsuha to hand over the deed to the shop, while telling Mitsuha she can be his girl if he wanted. Mitsuha accepted the request while explaining to come back another time to do the exchange, while instantly writing a letter asking Sabine to deliver it to the royal that serves the king. One day Sabine was visiting the shop while messing with an gadget it turned on TV behind the desk. From that day forward Mitsuha started lip-syncing their language so Sabine can enjoy the show. Later that day the suspicious guy came back with a contract, explaining to sign it so he could have the shop, instantly explaining the cute girl next to her can be his girl as well. The royal that works with the king came because of the letter. The suspicious guy started becoming confused and nervous why an royal was there while Mitsuha explained he tried to make them his girl and take ownership of the shop for nothing. The royal became mad while explaining he can let him off with an warning for the shop and stuff but he can't let him off trying to take the princess. Him becoming confused he starts thinking back of the royal family. He was banned from messing with the shop and demoted for good, explaining to everyone at the Traders Guild to never mess with that shop. Meanwhile the king found out Mitsuha was from an unknown city across the sea. While lip-syncing to Sabine every time a customer went inside the shop she would turn off the TV while Sabine became furious at everyone entering the shop. Many customers came into her shop to purchase glasses because of the royals bragging about their new glasses. Later that day an random girl appears yelling for help to Mitsuha. She quickly brought her into the back kitchen while she started to explain that her restaurant was being targeted because she denied feeling from an royal and the royal's father decided to ruin their business, paying off the chefs to leave the place. When the owner didn't stop cooking they started attacking him, making it very difficult to manage the place alone while hurt. Mitsuha started writing a plan on paper in Japanese while the girl brought her workers inside the shop. While the owner explained he'd been teaching the co-worker how to cook but he wasn't ready yet. The girl explained the reason she denied her feelings because she likes her co-worker instead. After the ball everyone started thinking about the food and how people cannot find out how to recreate it properly. Everyone desired to eat more of it while Mitsuha started leaking rumors a new restaurant is selling it. Everyone lined up outside the restaurant while thinking the food tasted too good. The line outside was insanely long while Mitsuha started thanking the adventurers for taking the request of being waiters. They were thankful they were being paid extra money because they are broke. Outside the restaurant window was an suspicious old-looking guy. He caught the attention of the workers while thinking he was the guy who was trying to ruin the business. Later that day Sabine started working as an waitress to help out. Sabine started to use her cuteness to ask to try foods from paying customers, writing down what foods she would want to eat after working. Meanwhile the suspicious guy came back into the restaurant with royal guards, claiming the restaurant is selling and rip-off of fake foods from the ball, bringing the chef who made the dishes from the ball to judge if they are authentic or not. The guards agreed to the test while the restaurant brought out free food and drinks to the head chef for the royals. Upon tasting he becomes shocked and furious yelling, making the suspicious guy happy. He started yelling calling out his master for not teaching him these extra recipes. The suspicious guy started becoming shocked while learning she was the owner of the mysterious feast everyone desired. Mitsuha started explaining it was foods for the ball so she didn't need to teach him these recipes and he can help out in the kitchen now if he wants to learn these new dishes. Beatrice appeared opening the door bringing her royal family, shocking the guy while shortly after the king arrived, shocking the guy and the chef in charge of the restaurant. Mitsuha started explaining those people may be in charge of an attack. The royal guards quickly cuffed them and brought them to jail for questioning. While Beatrice and Sabine wanted to eat the food already, the royal families and king also wanted to try out the food. After closing the place for the day Mitsuha was only paid 1 gold coin for helping out the restaurant. Thinking they were not royals in the first place she thought it was fair payment. A letter has arrived for Colette. When she opened it was a drawing from Mitsuha making her happy. In the forest was an army of ogres heading straight for villages and on the path to the royal capital.